Trouble laddies, my name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Growler was in 7 Deadly Sins, Part 1. So, in this What If, Growler is a made-up character, or should I say, alternate version of myself, but he's in his universe that I'm creating right now is there's we have droll as giants. We have giants, and now I'm adding titans to it. So yeah, and I'm not based this thing off of the Attack on Titans one, because that one is just too crazy enough by itself. But him, there's a special Titans that I'm created. So he is a world breaker, or no, universe breaker, growler. This is his actual size. Than you think, because the Earth is back there, and I was gonna put a solar system, but I don't know where will I put it. So he's bigger than that. But he wears special armor, so he makes it look like he is a kind of like same height as a average human, but he's more buffed up than all the characters put together. So he comes to Earth, or he was born, or he was in space and all that stuff. So when he came to Earth, or he was disguised as that. So the Holy Knights each were at war, or no, let me rephrase that. The Holy War thing, so or actually before the Holy War even started, he met her, and he met the 10 Commandments and Meliodas. Yes. I forgot to... Oh, no, I didn't. So, yeah. All of them, I say all of them are the same thing. So he's walking around as and funny enough, no one wants to mess with him during the Holy War. No one. They smell trouble on him. Except for one idiot. called. Oh, actually, let me grab a pic. It was this one. So, yeah. I know that I'm not really calling him the idiot. He's not an idiot. He thought he was, or the girl was a demon. So, but then out of nowhere, girl says, "Huh? Why are you attacking me?" Huh? Okay. As he actually uses his power, his full power. So when he gets stressed, the armor comes off little by little. So when he is like super mad, as he asks him, "Why are you attacking?" all of it fell off. He still had those clothes. So he was, when everyone, like, when everyone looked to the skies and they see him looking straight at them with anger in his eyes. As he put, or everyone is like, "Oh, crud." As he uses his finger to destroy the entire area in about 1 minute. Everyone had to go get onto the other side of a world because of that. As the angels goddesses and demons, they both looked at each other and they agree to not piss off him. So he puts his usual outfit back on. As he leaves before. Then after the Holy War, it was like Holy War just ended with just one tap. He actually did like fix the terrain, like the land that they were on. So that was because even humans were scared of Growl. So he goes around the entire universe watching. As he comes right back. Then the demons got sealed and then all that stuff. So when he comes back to Earth, as he's just walking around, and this time he met Droll. Because he was big guy. Like Droll would be a size of his big toe. Like So, yeah. As he remembers that it was him that destroyed the entire area. Plus, guns and demons were size of his pinky toe. Like, literally, they were smallest ones. Plus giants, like Lady Diane. So, let's continue. So, he walks around, and he goes to a boar's hat. Owned by his favorite friend, Meliodas. Huh. Has been a long time, Meliodas. As everyone in the area is like, looked at Meliodas, or looked at him and says, wait, what do you mean? As Meliodas forgot about him, but then it dawns on him. Oh, hey, Growler. What's up, main man? As everyone's like flipping backwards. Because they couldn't believe, or they were like on the walls. Like they couldn't believe Growler, the one who destroys all, is really standing right in front of them. So they told a king, or no, they told, how long do I have? Okay. So, yeah, he went and told him about or actually the legend is true. As not one holy knight, but thousands of holy knights came to Boar's head. As he looks at them, as he looked at them, as everyone, I mean everyone, like Jiro, because as his armor was falling off because how he's getting angry, as everyone saw that, and they remember that when he takes off his armor, then he becomes his, like, back to his original form. Yeah. As Gil Thunder is like, oh crud. This is what my father meant by when you're the legendary Chez. Or, no, you're legendary. Yeah. And you must be Gother. Or, no, not Gother. You must be Gil Thunder. Am I right? How do you know my name? Well, I'm a Titan. As when they heard that, because they know that some Titans have the ability to like cause some serious damage, and they're like taller than giants. Yeah, he is a really close, or actually Titans are real close, or like close cousins to giants. So he says, Now, as he's getting angrier, because for that question that you asked me, is because I went through the entire multiverse and everyone's name was in those universe. So yeah, he's basically Titan of like everything. You know that the Infinity Gauntlet thing right there? Yeah, that wasn't the Infinity Gauntlet from like Marvel's. This is the so that he can control his own power at will. It could, or he could control it when he's in his Titan form. So, all those holy knights, ran away. Like, they were like that. They're like, huh. Back then, it used to be like, they're stronger. Whatever happened, Meliodas? As he says, well, see that you already know me. Well, they're trying to, or we got framed for it. Huh. Okay. As he goes like to like he goes on adventures with him and Elizabeth. Yeah. And Hawks and like his mother and like they go and do all that adventure stuff. As he's like, huh. As he's like kicking back and forth. As he looks good in a suit. So, like, my character looked good in the suit thing. So, yeah. They got Bond out of the prison. And, yeah. Weird things were like, if Growler is with them, it might be a bad and choice because he could be angry at any time. So he ends up. So now do a time skip to about Hendrickson, or I think that's how this man turns into a demon, and or that black stuff he actually, or my character actually, oh sorry, where is so Growler can eat that thing. So they're like, what are you doing? As he's eating like all the darkness, as he's like, huh, that's good. As then the he says, huh. As he uses his power of control hate. Hatred. So, yeah. So then, yeah. When Barry King's like, thank goodness he's on our side. As he was beating the snot out of that guy. So, and when he met Lady Diane for the first time, he says, huh, you must be Diane from a Giants race. You're awesome, actually. As she starts asking, or like she asked Meliodas about who is he. Oh, that's Growl. I think about him as your cousin. Because he's a Titan. Eaton. As, yeah. So he couldn't believe that he went. This, of course, she says, you, or actually, she says, you peep squeak. She actually told him that. She actually told Growl that he's a peep squeak. As his armor falls off of him, like all of it, as he transforms into his actual size, looks right at Lady Diane. As he's looking at him back like, oh crap. Yeah. As he puts his armor back on. So yeah. Then just to clarify that up for you. So then he wields a hammer, just like Lady Diane, but this hammer is similar to Escanor's. Yeah, there's his axe, but he does use it in battle, so that he doesn't have to tire himself out. So, yeah. Then the time skip to when the demons got released. And he's like, okay, yeah. So, and I might do a reboot of this one. Might. But probably shortly after this, then I'll do the what if I was in Seven Deadly Sins after this, whatever. So, when she heard Growler is still alive, she's asking them, where is he? As, yeah, she loved him more than anyone. After they saw, or after he got introduced to them, yeah. And in the Giants area, he was in the Giant clan, so he's like, huh. So, yeah. After few days, minutes, things, or like, she, or, sorry. So, her brother got healed from Growl when Growl, this might be a disclaimer. There might be some blood in it. So, he's, like, cuts his arm and, like, pours it right into his mouth. Oh. As his blood could, like, heal wounds and make a person immortal. Not like a vampire, but more of the, like, themselves, but it's similar to Meliodas' curse thing. So, yeah. So then she's nervous to ask him out. Because between him being a Titan and her being a warrior, she was trying to get her composure so that so she thanked him for keeping her brother alive, because he already saw her, like, naked one. So he, like, when Bond was holding her, as he covers his eyes, because he's embarrassed. Not out of rage or, like, anything. He's just totally embarrassed. As Bond's laughing, because he never seen a Titan like him blush in his entire life. So, yeah. Then, yeah. So, the rumors spread around that they all, like, don't piss off that person right there. So, yeah. So she ends up flying all the way to, or actually, hold on. Let's rewind a bit. So he, the one that Gallon of Truth goes and, like, attacks, as he says, huh. As he looks at him, as he says, huh. It has been a while since, as Gallon of Truth, as as he's like, huh. As he's trying to remember what his name, or his, as he says, huh, who are you? I forgot. My name's Growler. Remember? As he's shocked. Like, he couldn't believe that Growler is the legendary Growler. Yeah. I know it says like Growler. Growler? I think that's how you pronounce, or his. Yeah. So then, yeah, he actually lifts him up like a toy and like flings him around and does all that, like, okay. As, yeah, he threw him all the way back to where he crash landed right next to the, as he like gets up. Ouch, that flippin' hurt, man. As they're like, huh, someone's strong. Yeah. We already know him by Growler. As when she heard that name, she immediately knew who Growler was. She had such a deep connection with him that even no one even knows why she has it, except for her and Growler. Because when he was visiting, of course, when she went up and introduced herself, then she immediately, or her heart goes beep beep, beep beep, beep beep. So yeah. So as she, you know that phrase, or you know that like saying, like side thing, pull them to a side. Yeah. So she did that to him, as she tells him that she's in love with him. So yeah. Then yeah. As he tells her that, then or the my heart's always with you. That's what he's saying to her. Okay? So, yeah. So she ends up so the next, like, because we're actually during the celebration thing, he got drunk, as he says, as he, or actually Growl took a drink, and like all the way, but he doesn't get drunk because his organs have a special, like, it's basically like a black hole. Absorbs all the side effects and the liquid stuff, or anything that he eats can be. So then the two high demons, or one, I'm skipping all the way to a battle against him, as he comes back to life, as he becomes like a demon, as he says, well, as he tells Droll, or Droll and Fairy King went and went away, as he tells Droll and them to get out of here. I'll deal with this one. As he grew a size of, as he says, the Titan. You're the legendary growl that I have been hearing about. You could end wars with just a finger. Let's see if you can battle against it in your irregular form, or your true form. As he says, you asked, and as they all know what he means by he asked, so he he got raged, as he became like that, looking right at him, using, or actually, Growler uses his finger and crushes him, and he flicked him all the way to the sun. So yeah, as he basically, when the other demons looked up, him, or her, she sees him, and oh, someone's upset, as she'd never seen him in his regular form, his normal form. So yeah, it's pretty scary. Yeah, so as he plus Gil Thunder's as he's been waiting, as Droll and everybody else is holy crap, he's a real monster. As Lady Diane, and or actually when she looked up and she sees him, yeah, as she asked Diane, and of who the heck is he? Oh, that's Growl. He's a close cousin of ours, because we're giants, and he's a Titan. Comrades, too. Sounds like comrades are just, yeah. So, because he's the most powerful one, he could destroy the entire world by just using a finger. Done. But he's as he gets tired out from that. So he uses the entire earth as his own sleeping pillow. So yeah, then the time skip to I'm doing the time skips because I don't want to deal with extra stuff. So the when he was like walking through the maze, he knew an exact path to make it through. As he says, as he has a photographic memory. So yeah, he basically, come on, sins. As like everybody's like, okay, yeah. So I'm skipping all the way to one day you go take like the second kingdom in that like in that seven deadly sins back from the demons. So yeah, he basically or he actually or she actually was flying with him. Or actually, she actually kissed him before they go their separate ways. As he as she's blushing because a Titan and demon, yeah. So yeah, next, they go off as a wind guy asked, not him, but the wind guy, that one, went and asked Henman if he can pick us up and like because it will be less walking for us. As he took off his like armor, like his arm, like his chest piece and his legs and his arms. So, and his helmet. So he grew a size of a bus. So he or size of like Diane and so he picks up everybody and puts them on his shoulders. As Lady Diane was riding his shoulders. Yeah. As he runs like really fast. So like he basically ran like a lightning bolt. As yeah, his or actually he actually did one thing before, or he's recommended the how about teleportation. As he says, hold on everybody. As he like uses his like power of space. So he teleports everybody right to where they wanted to go. As he's like tired out, so yeah. So he collapsed. So, yeah, Gil Thunder's like, it's not time for sleep, and he's not dead, but he's just dead asleep. So, they're trying everything. So, and the archangels or 4 archangels were like, huh, guess he's warped us all. Hmm. Yeah. And he also used his own special like power, and like as he tells them that he might be out for a while. And yeah, he uses his reality power to turn him back into his old self. Or actually, he turned back into, where is he? Into him. So, yeah. And he removed the commandments that were inside of his body, as he basically told him that no matter if we're friends or if it doesn't matter if we're enemies or comrades, I'll always be here for you. Okay? So we believe in you. Who? So yeah. So they were like, okay. As she knows that power from anywhere, it was reality. So he basically fell asleep. As Meliodas against, where is he? Meliodas against, or actually Demon King version of Meliodas versus them, as they're like, huh. As, yeah, this one. As he woke up, as he or actually he says he saw, the Titan has finally woken up. Time for you to die. As he says, huh. Well, Demon King, I got news for you. As he uses his full power, his absolutely blinding line of gun. And it's basically like her, but way more wings. Basically like that. So yeah, he basically says, let's rumble. Because Titans have ability to change their stats from angel, demon, and all that stuff. So they're surprised about it. As they went toe to toe with each other, and he uses his full reality bend. So he actually kicked the here or no. This is not My Hero Academia. I almost said Hero Killer Stain, but Demon King right out of Meliodas. by just not even whacking him. So yeah. Then he like walks around as he uses his power and like he crushed those like commandments with his bare hand. Or no, scratch that. He ate them. He literally ate every single one of them. Like into who like as everyone's asking him where, or they ask themselves, where does the stuff go when he eats? Because he's a Titan. So yeah. So she ends up, or is alive in this what if. I don't know if she's dead in the anime. So other than that, so she ends up flying to him, gave him a hug, like straight up tackles him, more accurate term. And yeah. So she runs over and like asks Demon if that's okay, or asks Growl if he can date her too. As he says, sure. As yeah. So he goes on a double date. One with her and the other with her. They both know that it's a double date. So yeah. So then Bon got his woman thing. But he asked Raoul for a favor. Because he lost his immortality one. But he says, your blood can heal and make him become immortal, right? Yeah. Why? Do you want to become immortal, undead Bon? Or should I say Bon? As he, like, turns his own as he, like, or he actually grabbed the cup thing. Yeah, so he, like, cuts his own arm as he puts it under and, like, all that stuff. So he drinks it, and yeah, he is now fully healed, and he's full immortal. Yeah. So that immortal, he can never die. He can never, like, basically never age. As, yeah. King's like, holy crud. So, if you can... You're a Titan, I know that. But, how do you do, like, these things? Well... Because Escanor died. Like in the anime thing. Spoilers. So... But he didn't really die. He... Actually... Growler, actually use his power or as to make a copied soul, or copied the entire body, so or it switched to, so he basically ate them. And Malaskala, she actually, when she met him the second time, looks like you're pretty powerful. Throwing Gallon around like a little toy. So, all that stuff, but he's like, okay. That's only for a fill-in, sure. So now we got... Okay, so stay tuned for What If I Was in 7 Deadly Sins. So, yeah. I'm just doing this fill-in, so, yeah. And I had this, like, alternate self. So, do you like the artwork thing? I know he looks like Meliodas, but he doesn't. And Lady Diane in this What If, she got married to King, and I'm skipping that entire like chaos of light thing or whatever. So yeah. Then, because so now he might show up in my What If I Was in 7 Deadly Sins. Might, but not. Okay, so don't cross your fingers for it. So peace out, y'all, and leave a like, share, subscribe.